Hey guys, what's up? So I realized today today's the day I'm supposed to post another video, and while I've been somewhat preoccupied with things going on right now, I think that I'll just share some of the things that are going on in my life with you. For starters, I met with a realtor on Monday, I think it was. Yes, Monday. I had to think about that. Um, Basically, the realtor asked me, what's my dream home, and then we kind of had to uh, squash that idea um, because a lot of properties are expensive. Because I'm currently at this apartment where I'm at now. My lease is up in July, and then coming up, with the down payment, that will be somewhat of a problem because I'm on my own. I found this piece of property that was amazing. It was I think it was like $70,000, $80,000, and it had everything because it was just basically built like last year. It turns out that it was part of a revitalization project for a town where they're trying to get rid of the crime and the drugs and um, all that drama, and they want to make the city beautiful again and attract, persons of interest. Apparently, I made too much money to qualify to live there because when they built the property, they put income restrictions on it, which to me is kind of silly because if I'm not a criminal, I don't do drugs, I don't smoke, I don't gamble, I live a very simple life, because it's just work, overtime, eat, sleep, poop, gym, school, radio, YouTube, social media. That's basically my life. So I don't get into trouble. And I can't understand why, if somebody's bringing you money, why the developer would say, no, he made too much money, he paid too much tax. That was very bothersome. So I spoke with this realtor and we're looking at other options. In the meantime, it was kind of depressing because when the realtor calculated into, all the spreadsheets and stuff, in order to make a purchase, I would have to come up with like $12,000. I'm like, who the hell has $12,000 just laying around when most people are living paycheck to paycheck? Like I almost, let's see, I almost tripled my salary this year because I'm straight hourly at this job that I have now, and I've almost tripled that, which I've tripled that because of overtime. Like, this is America. This is 2017. We shouldn't have people who are willing and able to work have to work so much to the point that they have to compromise other areas of their life just to make money. And so it was depressing to realize that, okay, well, in order to make this happen, you need $12,000. I'm like, okay, I don't have $12,000 to begin with. So yeah, good luck with that. And they wanted me to sign a buyer's exclusive agreement, basically just stating that for 365 days I won't shop around for a realtor or be represented by anybody else, and that this person would act on the best interest on my behalf. That's kind of scary because the whole year from now I have no idea where I'll be. On top of that, I just got my financial aid award letter for the school that I got accepted to, and I'm looking at the dollar amounts and I'm like, there's no way that this covers, the cost of books alone is ridiculously expensive. You got to loan the tuition for, per credit, and you go full time. So I have a appointment next week to go speak to somebody in financial aid. Sorry guys, I haven't really been feeling well. I've had like a runny nose, stuffed up sinuses, and I keep popping my ears like, that hurts. But it's the only way that I can. It's the only way I can hear it. It feels like I've been on airplanes all day, when the truth is I haven't been on an airplane today. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. I just feel like I'm going through the motions of life right now. I actually went on Monday after meeting with this realtor, went and had lunch, and I stuffed my face with a big ass pizza. And I regretted it the next, later on, because I felt so sick. So I have to balance the emotional eating portion of this whole weight loss journey if I'm going to be successful. So yeah, that's what happened this week. So now I'm kind of deciding, do I get a piece of property or do I go to school? At least one builds equity, the other, and it's mine. The other one is like a lifelong debt for 56 years. God knows how long, or however long it may take. I don't know, but it's just a lot of things for my credit score, So I'm kind of concerned with that, because where I'm at now, I'm paying, I'm paying rent, and I just feel like at this time in my life, I need to be further along than what I really am. To be honest, I have a place, I have a car, I have a job. That's great. I have health insurance. That's great. But I'm feeling unfulfilled. I'm feeling like I'm not living my dream. I feel like I'm not living with purpose right now, and with passion. Like, I just feel like I'm just clocking in, clocking out, clocking in, clocking out, paying tax. I don't know. I feel like I am just a hamster's wheel, just going and going and going and going in circles, but not really going anywhere. I'm gonna be 31, I think, in December. So that alone is kind of pressure for me, because I thought by now I'd be, further along in life. I thought I'd have shit figured out. And to be honest, I don't have anything figured out. So I guess these are my confessions. I have a lot going on in my head, and it's hard sometimes for me to focus on one thing at a time and to prioritize one thing at a time, because I have all this energy, all these thoughts, all these emotions, and sometimes they drive me to do things that are positive, and sometimes they drive me to self-destructive behaviors. For example, I lost about 5 pounds, and then within the past 3 days I gained 5 pounds. So probably I lay off the pizza. So yeah, that's what's going on with me right now. I'm sorry that this isn't a fancy video or some kind of rant or some kind of over-the-top extravagant details, but I appreciate that you guys still come to watch. That means a lot to me. And make sure you turn on my notifications, so that way you know every time I post videos randomly and inconsistently. And while you're doing that, head over to all my other social media platforms, which will be listed in the description below. And go follow, like, share, and subscribe. And I wish you guys the best. I hope the rest of the week is awesome. And until next time, guys, trying to think what can I say, because I don't have a sign off. Until next time, kick ass and take names.